Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the class, my first class in the new house. So very happy. We're going to start in any comfortable seated position of your choice. Remember the alignment, so shoulders over the hips, nice and long with your spine and your neck. See if we can close the eyes and relax the shoulders down. Relax the muscles of the face. Start noticing your breathing. Don't change anything at this moment, just observe your breathing. Notice if it's, how do you breathe? Is it erratic? Is it smooth? Notice the air coming in through the nostrils and getting out of your nostrils. If those funny thoughts come up at all, just, accept them. And then let's see if we can think about what we want to release in this moment in time. Take an inhale through the nose, and as you exhale, exhale with a big sigh, with your mouth open. Let go. Anything you need to let go. And again. And one more. Then we keep inhaling and exhaling, but this time we see if we can inhale and exhale as well through the nose. So we inhale in 4 phases. Inhale, expand your abdomen, hold the breath at the top. When you're ready, exhale slowly through the nose. And then bring the belly button towards the spine at the end of the exhalation. Hold it there for a few moments. And then when you're ready, start again. So I'll let you do it by yourself, following your own breathing pattern. And then you can keep doing this, or if you want, you can incorporate the Ujjayi breathing as well. So go straight to the back of your throat. As you inhale and exhale, see if you can generate a sound coming from your throat. The inhales and exhale, when we perform the Ujjayi breathing, the Ujjayi pranayama, are slightly longer. And this is because the air passage is narrower, so the air takes longer to come in and to come out. Very nice. Now you can keep your eyes closed if you want, or you can open them, entirely up to you. You can also change the crossing of the legs if you want. Start with stretching the neck and the shoulders. This is where we carry lots of tension during the day. So we take an inhale, as we exhale, we drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. When we inhale in the middle, we exhale, we bring the left ear towards the left shoulder. Come back to the center, inhale again, exhale, bring the chin towards the chest. Still with a nice and long spine. Inhale, calm central, and exhale, bring the chin up towards the ceiling. Inhale here, exhale, come back to the center. Then as you inhale, bring the shoulders up towards your ears, bring the chin slightly high towards the sky, the ceiling. The palm of the hands press down on the knees, And we really tense the shoulders, and then we inhale again. As we exhale, we slowly release. Drop the shoulders down. It's better. And again, 2 more of these in your own time. So remember, with your hands, you can also press the knees down. That will help to open your hips a little bit more. And inhale, exhale. Release everything down. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Let the shoulders go down. And we're going to make circles with the shoulders forward. Inhale as you come up, exhale as you come down. Come to stillness and then go the other way. And relax, very nice. Take an inhale, bring the right arm to the side, and as you exhale, bring it across. Just bring it closer to you with the left forearm. Right shoulder, be careful that it is not tense, but it's nice and relaxed. Bring the arm a little bit more to the left, feel the stretch over there. And then bring the left ear the right hand on the left knee and the left hand or fingers behind your back. Come into a twist. Try to open the left shoulder maybe a little bit more. The twist come from your hips. Strong core, bring both arms up as you inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down in prayer. And then relax the hands on top of the knees. Let's do the same on the other side. So inhale, exhale, left arm across your body, left shoulder down. Breathe, don't hold the breath when you're in the pulses. And then inhale, exhale, twist through your right. Both hands up. As you inhale and as you exhale, hands in prayer, really press the palm of the hands together. Release them on top of your knees. Butterfly to move up the hips. So to come a little bit closer to your heels, just lift up and then come a little bit closer. Hands can be underneath the feet or behind your back. And then just move the knees up and down. Shoulders are down, tummy is tight. See if we can work the hips tonight. A little bit more. We always do the hips. Let's see if we can do more poses for the hips. So we take an inhale, as we exhale, we hinge forward. We relax the elbows on your shin or your thighs. Nice and long with your back. Shoulders are down. Face is relaxed. Breathe. Each time you exhale, maybe you try to go a little bit deeper. And lower. Maybe you can bring the knees a little bit more towards the floor of the mat. Let's come all the way down. Oh, I can feel the inner thigh, so we're going to stretch the legs in front. Squeeze a little bit so you can see the mat. Flex and bend the toes. Shoulders are still stacked over my hips. Very nice. Let's come one of your sides, come into tabletop. So if you need to have, if your knee is hard, you can have a prop or a cushion. under your knees. Otherwise, find the alignment in tabletop, shoulders over the wrist, hips over the knees. I start removing the hips from side to side. Just try to loosen them up a little bit more. This is quite nice. It's very simple, but it's lovely. Okay, let's stretch the right leg back. Let's move back and forwards. Neck is nice and long, so we are looking past the hands, just in the middle. Then we walk the right leg to the left. And we turn the gaze towards the right foot. So we turn the head left and we look at the right foot. Nice and strong. Push away with your hands. Come back into the center with the right leg. With the right leg to the side. And then see if you can go a little bit lower behind. So already you should feel a big stretch on the inside of the right thigh. If you can, go all the way down and maybe stretch down. Relax the forehead into the mat or the block. Keep one always next to you. Place the elbows into the mat, hands in prayer. Press the palm of the hands and bring the hands behind your head. Breathe deeply. Notice where you feel the tension and then send your breathing there towards the part of the body where you feel the tension and the, and the discomfort. Bring the hands down, maybe closer to you, so that you can find the momentum to come up again. We come up here, and I'm going to show you this from the side. You can see better this way. Okay, so here, if you want, got brick blocks again. We're in the boxes, very happy. So you can have one here, okay, because we're going to do this, okay? Sometimes it's hard to reach the floor. So if you have a brick, you can have it, high, or you can have it that way, or a little bit lower, okay? But then you can rely on that. So right arm up. You can look at the right hand here. Remember, the tummy is still tight, even if we don't need it too much, but we actually do, because it will always protect your back. And then see if you can maybe lift the right leg up to the side and hold it there. Place it down, come all the way up. The right hand relaxes on the right thigh. This time it is left arm and comes up, which comes up. We inhale. As we exhale, we stretch to the right. Really feel the stretch on your left side now. The neck is nice and relaxed. Yeah? So I'm going to bring my right here a little bit more towards the right shoulder, which should be relaxed as well. Inhale. Exhale. Relax. Okay, so tabletop again. Going to do the same on the other side. So we're going to stretch the left leg back now. And we're going to move back and forward. Like we want to press the heel against a wall. And then we're going to walk the left leg to the right. And we're going to look at the left foot. So I'm going to turn my gaze to the right and look at the left foot. Okay, come back into tabletop. And this time I'm going to stretch the left leg to the side. and we start to go backwards. Maybe we sit, maybe not. That's an option. We turn the left foot because it's more comfortable for me to keep it that way, but you can keep it down if you want. And then we nice and strong here, yeah? Go down if you want. Relax your forehead. Remember, you have one of these, you can relax your forehead on there. Otherwise, we can relax the elbows down, place the hands in prayer, and bring them behind your head. Relax your hands down. We bring them closer to you so that you can come up. And here's where you might need this, you might not. I'll show you, demonstrate with the brick. So we're going to take an inhale, bring the left arm up, and maybe bring the left leg up. Slower. Yeah. Look at the left hand if it's comfortable for your neck. Nice and strong with your core. Take an inhale, as you exhale, come all the way up. Left hand, left thigh. Inhale, bring the right arm up. Exhale, side stretch to your left. Breathe deeply. Excellent. And then relax. Come back into tabletop. Back in cows. So inhale, let's move into cow. So we drop the belly down, shoulders are back, we look at the tip of the nose. Your eyes can be closed. Just imagine you're looking at the tip of your nose. Exhale, come into cat, curve your back. Breath movement. Inhale here, exhale here. So we move from cow pose into cat pose. Two more. It's lovely at the end of the day to do all these, stretches. And last one, exhale into cat. Sit back, come into extended child pose. Again, relax your forehead on the brick or on the mat. And from here you can widen the knees as well, mat width apart, and again, stretch down. Always bring the weight towards the back. Bring the arms behind your back, interlock your fingers, stretch your arms, and see if you can lift them a little bit more higher behind your back. And using your core, see if you slowly, with a long back, you can come up to a seated. Very nice. Let's move into a downward facing dog. And we're going to start pedaling the feet, trying to bring the heels down towards the mat. Bend the knees alternatively. The head is relaxed, tummy is tight. You always push the hips high. Come into static downward facing dog with the feet close together or a little bit wider if you prefer. Big cleansing breath, inhale through the nose, exhale through your mouth. So you can settle in a little bit more into downward facing dog. Head is relaxed. Let's move towards the front of the mat. Let's come into ragdoll.
So the feet here are hips width apart. You're going to bend the knees generously so that almost, if you can place your upper body onto your thighs, relax your head, then get all the opposite elbows and just swing and move from side to side. Very nice. Let's slowly come up from here. Very slowly, because we don't want to get dizzy. And the head is going to be the last thing to come up. When we come in Tadasana, the feet come closer together, arms alongside the body, nice and tall. You feel yourself nice and grounded through the soles of the feet. So going down towards the earth, at the same time you feel like you're going up towards the universe from the crown of your head. Close your eyes. Open the chest and your heart space. So the shoulder blades come slightly together. So we are now here. Yeah? Nice and open, nice and tall, nice and strong. From here we take a big inhale, we bring the arms up, and as we exhale, we hinge forward, we come down into a fold. We release the head down. You can have the knees bent if there is the need to do that, otherwise we have straight legs. But we always bring the attention to the feet, because we want to have the weight well distributed on the feet, yeah, on the soles of the feet. We don't want the weight too much on the front to the back. It's coming to monkey as we inhale. As we exhale, we come into a fold. We hold the fold again for a bit. Inhale, monkey. Look slightly ahead over the tip of your nose. Exhale, come into a fold. Walk your feet or jump back into a plank. So if you jump back, your feet will have to be moved a little bit more behind your hands. We want the arms to be parallel, and we want the elbows to be soft and not locked. Then we bend the knees as well. We look slightly ahead past the hands, and we shoot the legs back. But if you don't want to do this, you can come into plank with moving one leg one at a time. So come into plank or come down on your knees. Push away with your hands, press the heels back. Here is sort of almost separating the shoulder blades, yeah? Creating this sort of shape on the back to be stronger into plank. Excellent. Take an inhale, push back again into downward facing dog. Walk towards your feet, towards your hands. Come into monkey and exhale, fold. And again, come back into your plank or jump back. Hold plank. Take an inhale, as you exhale, push back into downward facing dog. We're going to do it last time. Sorry. So you walk the feet toward the hands, come into monkey at the front of the mat. We come into a fold as we exhale. We bend the knees, we come all the way up. We bring the arms up as we inhale. Back bend as we exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, come into Tadasana. So 3 breaths here in Tadasana. Bring the hands in prayer in front of the chest. Balance on the left leg, bring the right knee to your chest.
nice and tall. Find the focus spot. And then from here, we're going to bring the right leg back. And we're coming to warrior one, Vibradasana one. So we want the hips to be square towards the front. We want to bring the arms up, relax the shoulders, come a little bit lower, come in your lovely sort of back bend as well here if you can, looking up with the arms straight. Another breath. Take an inhale. As you exhale, bring the hands in prayer down towards your chest. Inhale again. As you exhale, open up into warrior two. Virabhadrasana two. So the right hip is nice and open. Arms are parallel to the mat. The left knee is aligned as much as possible with the left ankle. And also we want to avoid the knee to go in. We want to keep it nice and open. Maybe we can go a little bit lower. We look over the left hand here. You can inhale. As you exhale, stretch the front leg. And then coming to revolve triangle pose. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, prepare yourself for triangle. I'm going to show you with the brick. So, left foot facing the way. Yes, we are going to come here. Yeah. So, if you can't reach the floor, the mat, you can have a block in the inside of the left foot. So you can basically, it's not like you're going to put all your weight on the brick. No, never. You always use the core to stay lifted. But this is just a little bit of help, extra help, support, okay? So, coming down, bring the right arm up, nice and open with the right shoulder. Maybe the arms are stacked on top of each other. And if you're not feeling dizzy, you can look at your right hand. Otherwise, you look ahead, or you can look at your left foot. Nice and strong with your core. Now bring the right hand down. So here you might need this again. So the right hand goes on the brick, revolve triangle, we bring the left arm up. Otherwise, the fingers, the hand, twist. Bring the left hand down, bend the front knee, come into a high lunge, which we haven't done yet, and then plank. So plank, inhaling plank, exhaling down facing dog. Walk towards the front of the mat. Come into monkey as you inhale, and as you exhale, come into a forward. Bend your knees, come all the way up. Widen your arms, exhale, back bend. Inhale, reach, exhale, Tadasana. Hands in prayer. Keep your eyes closed. Then bring the right knee up. You stay here if you can balance, otherwise you can hug your knee, or maybe you will have the support of the wall. With a mistake, this is the other leg. Sorry, it's the left leg up. Otherwise you're going to do the same. You want to do the other side as well. We bring the left leg back, and we come into warrior one. Bring both arms up, and you inhale, Exhale, back bend. And we're going to look backwards up towards the ceiling. The arms nice and straight. Going to inhale, and exhale, we're going to move into warrior two. You can use your hand here. Breathe deeply. Tummy tight, shoulders relaxed. You can inhale here as you exhale, come into soft warrior. Look up. Stretch the front leg. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Triangle. So maybe you have the brick here, maybe not. Okay, it doesn't matter. You can have the handle a little bit higher. It is important, like I said before, use your core to stay lifted. Take an inhale as you exhale, come to your lunge. And then vinyasa. This time we're going to incorporate a back bend when we are on our tummy. To be cobra or upward facing dog or chaturanga dandasana. So I'm going to do that. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe deeply. Then bring the right arm back, three-legged dog, open the right hip. Bring the right foot in between the hands, and then hop, and come into three. Or maybe you are using a wall just as a support if you can't balance. Remember always to use your core to find the focus spot. Try to do it slowly. Nice and lifted. Face is relaxed. You should feel already more relaxed from what you were at the beginning of the class. So now and then during the practice, try to go within and notice any changes or how you feel. Widen your arms. Stretch the left leg for variation of 5 pointed stars. Bring the left leg down. Arms down, coming Tadasana at the front of the mat. And then both arms up. Exhale, forward. Vinyasa. So I'm doing this, but you can do, all the other variations. We're going to meet up in our facing dog. Once we are in downward facing dog, we're going to bring the left leg back. Put three-legged dog, open the left hip, and then bring the left foot in between the hands. And then hop. Let's see if we can come up and come into three pose, balancing on the left leg. Strong core. Woo. Sometimes it's good to do this with the arms, like aeroplane arms to balance. Once you found the balance, you can move your hands other ways. Then widen your arms, variation of 5-pointed starts, lifting the right leg up. All the way down, relax. Shake your legs. Look at it on. Shake your legs. Let's come to a seated, or we can come into Malasana first. We're going to widen the legs and sort of slowly bending the knees and try to go down into squat. This is another one which is very good for the hips. So hands in prayer, elbows on the inside of the knees. Take an inhale as you exhale. Bring the hands closer to you as you press the palm of the hands. And you might notice that your knees widen a little bit more. If you can't put your heels down onto the mat, you can have something underneath your feet. To be a brick, so the block, which is that one, which is a little bit thinner than the actual brick. Book, if you don't have one of those, will do. Place the hands behind your back and come to a seated. Just stretch the legs. I think we need to stretch the legs. Just a little massage as well. It is nice. Flex the toes, align the shoulders over the hips. See if we can go down into fold. So both arms are up. As we inhale, as we exhale, we hinge forward and we come in forward fold. And here is where you can use a strap, which is still somewhere. I haven't seen it. Not in a box though. I've managed to do all the boxes, but it's in another. I know what it is, but I didn't have the time to take it out. It's been so busy. Breathe deeply, and again send the breathing where you feel the discomfort. Could be your lower back, it could be your back of your thighs, your hamstrings. Try not to tense your shoulders. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Release. Chin to chest. Let's come all the way up. Roll the shoulders away from the ears and relax them down. We're going to do cradle the baby. So left heel in. Let's take bear hold, either wall. Left foot and the right knee this way. This way. Or if you want to try the foot pose, the sole of the right foot will go in the crease of the left elbow, right arm underneath. See if we can interlock the fingers, grow nice and tall, flex the toes of the right foot and bring everything closer to you. And then we start to moving from side to side. The movement should come from your hip. So nice and loose with your hips, so you can, you should feel it, you should notice it. The movement comes from there. As we relax the right foot in front, we interlock the fingers and we place them under the right foot, and we lift the foot off the mat and we really press the foot into the hands. And then, if you can, stretch the right leg in front and maybe bring it a little bit higher. You can't, if you're not able to do it from here, you can have your hands here, a little bit lower, not necessarily on your foot, yeah? Or you can have one on your foot and one underneath your leg. Try not to go backwards. Say lifted. Bring the right leg to the side as well. A bit higher maybe. And then we can relax it down. Bring the right heel in, and we do the same with the left leg. So get ready, whatever way you want to do this. Nice and tall. So before we start the movements, we want to make sure that we are nice and aligned. Okay? So inhale, exhale, bring maybe the leg, the shin closer to you, and then move from side to side. Movement comes from the hip. Very good. Let's relax the left foot into the floor. Let's interlock the fingers. Let's place them underneath the foot. Let's press the foot firmly into the hands. And then see if you can stretch the leg. Work towards that. Yeah? And also closer to us without compromising the alignment. So we won't want to go too much backwards. Yeah? You can do this way. So the hands can be on your shin or your ankle, or you can, get a hold of, yeah, without tensing your shoulders and your neck. And then we can try to bring the leg to the side as well. Again, try not to go backwards because that's where your body wants to go. If you keep your tummy tight, maybe you have support with the right hand to the side. So if you can stay lifted here. Very nice. And bring the left foot in. Let's come this way. If you want to wear something warm, you can. We are going down on our back. And we are going to do this using the core. So maybe we can do both. Yeah, that'll be nice. So arms in front. We go backwards and then maybe we lift the feet up off the mat. Nice and strong here as well. Shoulders are relaxed, tummy tight. Breathe deeply. Come on your back. You control, hug the knees to your chest. Relax the shoulders down. Release the knees. Take another inhale as you exhale, widen the knees and bring them closer to your shoulders. Put the left foot into the mat. Stretching the right leg up. Interlock your fingers behind the right leg. Inhale as you exhale, soften your ankles, bring the leg a little bit closer to you. Okay. And then place the right leg over the left, like when you sit on a chair, which we shouldn't do. It's really bad to do this. But be quick. For the purpose of the exercise, we're going to do it. Then we're going to cactus the arms. If you prefer, you can stretch the arms to the side. I'm going to cactus my arms. Then we inhale here, as we exhale, we drop the knees to the left. Then we look around. You can close your eyes here. Go through your abdomen to your tummy. Come back to the center. Place the right foot into the mat to stretch the left leg up.
Interlock your fingers and place them behind the left leg. Try to bring the leg closer to you. Soften your shoulders, don't tense them. The gaze is up. Place the right leg, left leg, sorry, over the right. Cactus the arms. Inhale, as you exhale, drop the knees to your right for the twist and look left. Come back to the center. Let's finish with happy baby. Very important that you don't lift your buttocks off the mat and just try to push everything down. The whole of your back is pressing down into the mat. Press the legs down, with the heels facing the ceiling, and then move from side to side. Use your core to control the movements. So if you're going too much on one side and you think you're going to collapse on the other side, if you have your core tight, you're more in control of the movement. Yeah? Very nice. Bring the soles of the feet together. Again, hip work. Place the hands. The left can be on your heart space and the right on your tummy. Notice the abdomen expanding as you inhale and deflating as you exhale. Start relaxing your body, knowing that we're finished with the physical. Know the pauses that we can just now let go and surrender to the mat, to the earth underneath us. And your body, you can really move up. And then one by one, you're going to stretch the legs in front, the feet close together. You're going to bring the arms up above the head as we inhale. Exhale and full body stretch. Reach, point the toes. Stretch the tummy. Inhale again. Exhale, come into Shavasana. Or any other position of your choice. You can even sit if you want, but it'd be nice to do Shavasana just for a few moments. So we can relax the head, for example. Moving it from side to side to make sure we are nice and aligned with the body. When you're comfortable, when you're warm, make sure you are warm. You can just find stillness here. So once you find your position, take a few inhales and a few exhales. Just to settle a little bit more into the pose. And have a quick scan of your body from the top of your head. Sorry, from your feet to your head. Always go up from the bottom up from the front of the body. If you scan the back of your body, you can go from the back of your head all the way down to your feet.
Can you feel any area of discomfort? Can you feel any tension in your body? See if you can use your breathing to soften and release this tension. Once you're feeling deeply relaxed and calm, begin to create a picture in your mind and imagine that you're floating on a soft, fluffy white cloud. Feel the surface beneath you becoming softer, more cloud-like. Feel the cloud rising out of the surface you are on, surrounding you in its protective support. And soon you are floating on just the cloud. Let it rise a little further, taking you with it. See the walls and ceiling around you disappearing as you float into the sunny sky, drifting on the cloud. The cloud is soft but supportive. Feel the cloud supporting your whole body. And notice each place where the cloud is touching your body. Feel how soft and comfortable the cloud is. It's almost like floating in the air. Notice how the cloud feels. It might be a little bit cold and moist, like fog. Your body is warm, very warm and heavy. And sinking into the cloud is a wonderful feeling. So now imagine in your mind where you are. You might be floating just barely above the ground, or you could choose to float wherever you like. The sky above you is bright blue, sunny and inviting. You are warm and comfortable, warmed by the sun's rays shining down peacefully. There are some other clouds in the sky floating gently, and then notice how they pass by far above you. Your cloud can float wherever you choose. If you enjoy being high up, you can let your cloud rise into the sky. It's very safe and very calming, very relaxing. You feel relaxed, floating on a cloud, supported gently but firmly by your cloud. Now imagine what you can see. Imagine the green grass below, gently blowing in the wind. The grass from here looks like a soft carpet, and the wind creates gentle waves in the grass, as if it were water. What else can you see? Maybe some trees with the leaves whispering in the gentle breeze. You can have a look down on the housetops, country roads, hills. From this amazing vantage point, you can see around you 360 degrees. and the horizon stretches out in a complete circle around you. Notice in the distance how the hills appear, almost blue, slightly hazy. Continue floating on a cloud and enjoy the sights around you. Up here, the air is very clean. Look up at the beautiful sky. The clouds that were high above you are much closer now. Some are so close you can almost touch them. Continue floating on your cloud, rising even higher if you wish. The ground below looks like a patchwork quilt. Green grass, golden fields, yellow, brown, blue patches of water, river and lakes. See the clouds around you. You are even able to look down on some clouds. See the shadows they make on the ground below. Relax in this beautiful scene floating on a cloud. You are so close now to another cloud above you that if you reach out, you can touch it. What would it feel like if you could touch it? You can rise even higher still and pass right through the clouds above. Feel the mist on your cheeks as you rise through the clouds. Around you, it's a glorious white like fog, and the sun shines through just enough that the white all around you glows vibrantly. You rise higher still, suddenly coming through the clouds and into the open. The dazzling sunlight shines on your face. The sky above is a brilliant blue. You can look down on the cloud you just passed and see the white, fluffy peaks and valleys of this cloud below. It looks like perfect snow. Looking around you, it is as if you are above a land of snow, and the sun shines brightly. Lay back on your cloud, floating, relaxing. Feel the cloud beneath you, still supporting you smoothly and comfortably. Take your cloud wherever you wish, higher, lower, side to side. Drift wherever you want to go. Enjoy the sights around you as you are flying wherever you wish. Now let your cloud take you back where you started. It's time to return to your day. So feel your cloud flying through the sky back to where you need to go. Let your cloud lower you down, back toward the ground. Float back to where you were when you started this visualization. Let the cloud meld with the bed, chair, or whatever surface you're on. Feel the cloud slowly disappear as the real surface becomes more solid beneath you. Notice with your eyes closed if you can remember where you are, your surroundings, and gradually becoming more and more grounded and more aware.
You should feel nice and relaxed now. So notice how you feel. With your eyes closed, try to waken up your body slowly, starting wiggle your toes and your fingers, feeling your body awaken. You can shrug your shoulders, move your arms and your legs. You can turn your head. You can do any movements that help you, that feels comfortable in this moment. Or if you prefer, you can stay laying down with your eyes closed and continue to relax. Otherwise, if you're ready, you can return to your day, feeling refreshed and alert after your journey, floating on the cloud. You can go on the cloud anytime you wish. Thank you very much for joining me this evening. It's been very special for me because it's the first class in my new house. Got lots of things to do, but it's looking positive, and I'm very, very grateful. And I'm very grateful you joined me this evening. Thank you very much. Namaste.